Okay, today is Wednesday, the 29th of April, and we're starting with, as you can see, I keep a running journal of the puppy's weights and other important notes. You can see the puppy baby books. The baby books are arranged in order that the puppies were born, and so you can see was firstborn was orange, yellow, followed by red, followed by purple, followed by blue, followed by black, who was the biggest puppy, biggest puppy at birth. He was 1 pound 11 ounces, followed by green, who was the last puppy born. Giving you a sense of what happens with the baby books, we start with the pictures of Mommy and Daddy, then we have the pedigrees of Mommy and Daddy, then we have once a week we have puppy prints. We keep notes, 1 page per week. You can see the puppy paw prints getting bigger as the puppy gets bigger. And this is the 5th week. There you see the notation for the 6th week. I plan to put not only the puppy footprint, we have vaccination due, we have worming due, I have notes, so everything is up to date. And this is the book you get with your DVD when you get your puppy. And you can see the puppy area. You can see the weigh scales where we weigh them in the little bucket so they don't fall off. Up to about 5.5, close to, we're going to start using the bigger scale. You can see all of the puppies are in their puppy quarters now. You see their bed area with their toys, their water. You see them all crying to be let out. One thing you notice is that there is no pee, no poo anywhere other than in the potty area. They're being very good about being in the potty area. You see over here the large veterinary scales we have, which about 6 weeks of age I start to put a little puppy food on the scale, and the puppies go on the big scale, and that's how I weigh them. Because once you get to be about 6 weeks of age, okay, let me put this barrier down, and I'm going to let the puppies run around. I'll pass the video to my husband, who's going to start taking pictures of them as I let them out. Watch them run to their food. I'm letting the puppies out. And here we go. Puppies running to their food. Of course, the first thing we want to do is check on where Grandma is. And Grandma has to lock this door in place so that they can go potty if they have to go potty. And then Grandma's going to clean that potty area. And you see the puppies are wanting to visit with Abigail. There's about 3/4 of a cup of food per puppy. And come on guys, lunchtime. They all want to play with Abigail. They're getting used to seeing another dog other than Mummy. And everybody now is down to business with eating. You can see them. Some of them are really quite cute. Weight-wise, today's weights were yellow weighed 9 pounds 7 ounces. Red was 10 pounds 4 ounces. Purple was 9 pounds 1 ounce. Blue was 9 pounds 1.5 ounce. Black was 8 pounds 14 ounces. Green was 10 pounds 14 ounces. So you can see there's a little range. It really depends on who got to the food first, who pushed who out of the food. You see, within a short little bit of time, you're going to see the puppies losing interest in the food. Very often they lose interest in the food a little bit before all the food is gone. Certain piggy puppies, like green, red, will eat longer, I guess because they're a little bigger, and or maybe they're bigger because they're better eaters. You will see them start to play, but this gives you a sense of how well they're eating their puppy kibble. Yes, they get pieces in their little mouth and then they drop them here and there. That's typical for what happens with puppies. I leave some of the toys in the puppy toy bucket and let them experience going in the puppy bucket, which will actually roll, and that again gets them a little more confident, less afraid of scary things. another experience that they want to adjust to, increase their bounce back rate for responding to scary things. Abigail has a marrow bone. We buy the long bones of beef from our local butcher, and we get them in 12, 14-inch lengths. And then we take a chop saw, basically. We have them semi-frozen so the marrow is frozen, and then we cut them into between 1-inch and 2-inch chunks so that it's easy for the dog to get the marrow out of the marrow bone. And Abigail has her very own little marrow bone, and she is not interested in sharing this with the puppies. The marrow bones are really good nutrition for them. It also helps to knock off the scale. I know that Milk-Bone advertises, and Greenies and all these other things advertise that they knock off the scale from the dog's puppies, but you should see the teeth of my nearly 13-year-old female, the senior girl who's been getting these marrow bones, and her teeth look like a teenager. It really does make a difference to their teeth. And as you can see, some puppies, like Purple, has decided that lying in the whole bowl will allow him to hog the food. So now Black is saying, that sounds like a plan. I'm going to lie on top of you. And Red says, fine, if you're going to be a little hogger of the food, I'm going to go somewhere else. Green has decided to exercise his superior weight by, he's not afraid of the fact that Purple is lying in the bowl, trying to hog all the food as much as she can. It's cute because they try to push as much of the food as they can underneath their bodies, and they pushed as much food as they can underneath their bodies, and then they try to hide it from the rest of the puppies. And Paul's taking pictures of the puppies as they're going. You notice that between being interested in Grandma and being interested in food, they're more interested in food than Grandma. Grandma's just going to sit here. I weigh clothes I don't mind if they tear up the bottoms of, because this is what puppies do at this age. They think the bottoms of my pants are a fun toy, and they have ruined lots of dress slacks. And so now I just wear things that I don't mind if the puppies are going to bite holes in, because this is what they do. They think the bottom of my pants is a big toy. And, come on, let's get over here. Oh, somebody wants to be up in Grandma's arms. Okay, this is Yellow. Yellow is, I think I already told his weight, I can't remember it right now. He was the firstborn of all the puppies, and you can see Yellow's shape. Yellow is really well proportioned. Well, they're all well proportioned. Any one of these puppies, and they just love tummy rubs. They love it when Grandma gives tummy rubs. They'll let Grandma give tummy rubs as long as Grandma will give a tummy rub. They're all good to go for a tummy rub. But he wants to get back to the food, I think. Okay, and this is Purple. Nope, Red. Red was the second born. Red is one of the bigger puppies. He's one of the more, shall we say, assertive puppies. He has no problem with exercising his authority over any of the other puppies who don't succumb to or submit to his will. He will wrestle them to the ground. He will roll them over into the submissive position. He's really quite a very confident, strong puppy. And lastborn, the one he picked up too, lastborn was Green, and he happens to be the biggest puppy. I can't remember the weight right now, over 10 pounds, I can't remember. He also will stay in my arms for the longest time. Somebody over there wants a tummy rub too. They all like getting tummy rubs from Grandma. Green is also very assertive. If Paul would take a quick glance at their puppy fort, I put two Chewy boxes together. I made a puppy fort. And Green is the one who owns the puppy fort. And we'll see if Green will go in the puppy fort. But he's the one who owns the puppy fort. There's toys in there. And Green's saying, nah, I want to eat right now. Let's see. So we've shown you Yellow, Purple, Green. And no, I haven't shown you Purple. vortex position, meaning he had a difficult birth, and he was 1 pound 11 ounces at birth, which would contribute. But Black is the one who is the cuddliest. He loves tummy rubs. He'll stay in my arm, look at that little tail going. He says, I love tummy rubs. But food, Grandma, food. And who haven't we shown you? I think it's Blue who hasn't been shown. And here we have Blue going for some water. I showed you red, I showed you yellow, I showed you green, I showed you purple, I showed you black. Okay, come on, Blue baby. Blue is the one who likes to climb up on the stair and steal a spot on my cushion. He'll lie on my cushion, looking down with disdain at any other puppy. And when now he's starting to become a little more assertive. When any other puppy wants to get on the shelf, you can see yellow on the shelf, thinking about how he's going to get down. They can all get up on the shelf now. Blue will bark at them sometimes and growl and snap at them and say, no, you're not coming on this shelf. This is just mine. But this is eating time, and I'm... Okay, who's coming to Grandma? Do you want to come to Grandma? Come to Grandma for tummy rubs? Oh, Purple came for a tummy rub. Purple said, I love tummy rubs. I love it when Grandma gives me tummy rubs. And everybody else is coming too. Green saying, I'll take more time. I have more tummy time. Okay, Green, you go for more tummy time. Oh, no, it's Red. Red's going for the tummy time. Yellow saying, well, what about me? I was here second. How come he gets to go before me? Grandma, it was my turn. Red says, who cares whose turn it is? It's my turn. I'm the one who likes to be here. And I'm giving Grandma kisses on her hand. You see their nails? Their nails have all been done. We don't let any of the puppy nails get long. We like to let the puppies have the experience of having their nails kept at an appropriate length so that the quick doesn't get long, so that you don't accidentally make, when you let the nails grow too long, the quick grows along with it, getting too long. And it's very hard to get them back to a proper position. It takes a number of trimmings. Okay, so you want to go for food? All right, you go for food. Once they've eaten, then you'll see them start to play. And Purple is challenging Ebby for the bone. Oh no, Purple came back. And Ebby's saying, no, you're not getting my bone. Don't even think about it. This is one of their favorite balls. It's a little rubber ball. It has I don't know how they got it in there, but it has a little jingle bell inside it. It makes a pretty sound. Green was playing with it yesterday. He was lying with it kind of like a cat, making it roll with his nose, and then chasing it and lying down, and then playing with it and biting on it, and then pushing it with his nose so it rolls. And we see. Now Green is challenging. What do you got that looks so interesting? And Ebby saying, you cannot have my bone, and they're being respectful. This is my bone. Ebby is not interested in sharing with puppies. Ebby, stop it. Go outside. Take your bone outside. Abigail, go outside. She's turning her back to them. Ebby likes to play with them, except when she's got something that she's afraid that the puppies might steal. And Green is coming back to me. No, let's see them play.
You got about 15 minutes of video done.
I realize I'm going to go for about 20 minutes of video. I'm trying to get them to play. I don't want to...
I don't know if my hand can go for 20 minutes of video.
It takes forever.
I'm starting to get cramps.
I'm going to drop this so that they don't see Ebby and they're not bothering her. And then I'll take the camera from you and I will let them leave Ebby alone with her bone. There we go. And they're not crazy about that idea, but just get this clipped in place. Okay, you, enough. You, enough. 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 You don't need to be with Abigail. Okay, let's play. Let's see who's going to play with whom.
You pretty well get all the food cleared up.
They pretty much, as soon as the food is pretty much all cleaned up, they'll start playing with one another. And going and bothering Evie seems to be something that they really want to do. And I'm going to stop that. Okay, guys, come on. There. Who's going in the box? We have... Oh, somebody went in the box. Now you have red. I'm not sure who's in the box, but you can do it by default. Red and black are thinking about going in the box, and blue is out. Yes, it's green. Green is the person who, the dog, who wants to be in the box the most. And I'll take the camera now.
Okay.
Okay. You can see green in the box, and the green will just stay there in the box. And the rest of the puppies just investigate, play. In there is green. Let's see if I can zoom in. And you can see green who's in the box. Green is right there in the box, moving his little body around, playing with toys. And I'm going to try to be quiet here so that you'll see them play. Oh, look who's going on the paper to potty. They're really good at going potty on the paper now. Mornings are very easy for me now because they're pretty diligent at not going pee and poo everywhere. And you have Blue playing with whom, Paul? Blue is wrestling with black? Purple. That was Blue wrestling with purple. And now we have two puppies who are going to play among the chairs, 3 of them. I'm not sure which collars they are, but you kind of have to sometimes figure it by osmosis.
Well, we got blue, green, and yellow over here.
And
It's got to be red, purple, and black.
That's red, purple, and black who are playing there in the corner, and they're going to play under the chairs and wrestle and make. There's a little forest of chairs for when people drop in. And they just, oh my, 2 of them are really having a little. 2 are those 2. That's red and purple, who are, as I said, red is the aggressive one. Red is the one who likes to instigate little wrestling matches with the other puppies.
It's probably still getting back because purple stole his bone yesterday.
Yeah, purple stole his little bone yesterday that he was playing with. And look at little Blue is trying to get into the puppy fort. Blue saying, "Come on, I want to get in there." And Green saying, "No way. This is my puppy fort." And you see Red trying to terrorize Purple, and Blue's arguing with Green over who should have possession of the puppy fort. And there, as usual, little confident Black playing with the toys by himself. He doesn't let himself. He's a very unperturbed puppy. He doesn't get bent out of shape. He likes to sleep by himself. He's kind of the loner of the group. And I have Yellow at my feet wanting a tummy rub. And we have 3 of them now playing puppy in the box, challenging for who gets in. And Red is going to chase them all away because she wants to have, or he wants to have the box to himself. Red and Green are sparring. Green has no intentions ever of giving up the puppy box, except for sometimes they go in by, there's 2 doorways, and they figure it out that they can attack him from 2 sides, and then somebody will get in. But Green is pretty good at defending his puppy box. And yes, they're going to start thinking about making a flank attack on the puppy box. And Green is, here's Black, who is saying, "While the cat's away, the mice are play. I'm going to take all the leftover little bits of food." Each of them got about 3/4, half to 3/4 of a cup of food. When it's spread out, it looks like lots, but it isn't really that much. And they get fed 3 to 4 times a day. and they're doing quite well. I really don't want to overfeed these guys, but they sure like to eat. And look at these guys. Okay, now what are we gonna do? Now we're gonna, oh, we're all clustered at Grandma's feet, and we're gonna have a little wrestling match right here in the, that's red and yellow?
That's red and yellow, yeah.
In the puppy poopy area, one of the puppy poopy areas. It's not serious war. It's just, this is play fighting that puppies do. It's part of what they do. And now they're all at my feet. Black is thinking of a nap. They're going to start thinking of nap time. I have 3 puppies at my feet. If I could get away, I can.
Green and blue are fighting over the house. But they're both in there right now.
Okay, green and blue are now both in the house. Blue made a flank attack. There's 2 puppies in the house. I guess they're cooperating. They're not fighting too hard. And the rest of them are just drinking, playing. These noises in there are them, the 2 blue and green, playing with toys that are that they've dragged into the puppy box. And it's kind of like the place where they hide the choice toys. You can see little paws poking out. They're being vigilant. They're not letting anybody else in. And the other guys are all back too at my feet. Oh, Red wants to go in too. Red wants to see if he can... no, yeah, that's Red. Red wants to see if he can make a flank attack too. And they're successfully defending. Red's determined. Red's got real focus. When Red finds something that interests him, he stays interested in it for quite a long time. Well, I think we've got this video, quite a long video. And maybe I should start thinking about downloading it. It'll probably take 2 or 3 hours to download to YouTube. And I'll send the links to you guys. And I hate to quit when they're being so darn cute. But you've seen there, this is lunchtime. It's about 1:45. They're having their little wars. Somebody else says, well, if I can't play in the box, I can play with other toys. And they're having a little war over there. And now you see how entertaining they are for me, that when my husband's working, it really is fun. Oh, look, they're both trying to climb up on the stair now. Let's just get a video of that. They can do it if they want to. It's all a matter of, oh, there he goes. Blues, I just got to get that last leg up. Give me a break here. Okay, I'm up on the stair, and I'm going to go onto a cushion. I prefer Grandma's cushion, but this might do. Nope, I think I'll go to Grandma's cushion. That's my favorite spot to be. I like to lie down on this cushion, and that's where I'll go to sleep. And I will not let anybody else on this shelf, because it's mine, all mine. And I'm going to look in I'm going to snoop around. Notice that Blue is a little more adventurous now. Anyway, oh, it wasn't Blue, it was Black. Purple. It was Purple who went there. Where's Blue?
Blue's in the box.
Blue's in, oh yeah, that's right, Blue's in the box.
Red got green out of the box.
Red kicked green out of the box. Red got green to get out of the box.
Blue out of the box.
And now somebody else is... Purple's going in the box. This box is a big hit with these puppies. It has 2 boxes piled one on top of the other, taped together, and basically 2 doorways made. A little hole in the ceiling to add light so it's not too dark, and the puppies love it. It's their little play place, and they all take turns, except at Green. Green seems to think it's his. But they all kind of take turns with challenging one another for who gets to go in there. Well, I think we've had a pretty long video. I'm going to knock this off. I hope you enjoy it, and look forward to making another one for you. Bye-bye.